Well, my goodness, this news will probably leave Angel Reese's mom in shambles.
Caitlin Clark shattered records with 1.3 million viewers in her preseason debut, leaving even league executives on edge. When the spotlight shifts from others, chaos follows, as seen in Angel Reese's mother's recent social media meltdown.
Point, of course, she's upset. She made a couple of comments a couple of days ago about people literally covering statistical data involving attendance. That's a problem. That's hate.
Caitlin Clark's arrival has shaken the league like a meteor hitting a calm lake. Rising viewership signals a major shift in women's basketball and a power change reshaping the WNBA. The real question now is, who will control the league's future off the court?
Tickets for this game actually sold out within the hour when it was announced, and people were lining up for over 3 hours before the game just to get into this arena. So to say that this game was highly anticipated and was hyped up would be an understatement.
A WNBA preseason game drew 1.3 million viewers, not the playoffs, not the finals. A game that doesn't even count in the standings. This is a huge win for women's basketball.
Caitlin Clark's preseason debut drew 1.3 million viewers. That's nuts, folks.
Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever debut drew more viewers than the NHL playoff game between the Avalanche and Jets. That says it all. Pay attention.
And just to give you an idea, I did pull up other ratings from that day. This game beat NHL playoff ratings. Think about that a minute. National Hockey League playoff ratings. A WNBA game, a preseason WNBA game, not only beat those ratings, destroyed them. I think the highest rated NHL game was roughly 430,000 viewers behind them.
Stanley Cup contenders were outwatched by a rookie in her first preseason game. When a women's preseason matchup beat NHL playoff numbers, executives panicked. Even NBA preseason events, like LeBron's team switch and Zion's debut, drew fewer viewers. These are numbers leagues struggle to hit in exhibition games.
More watched than any NBA game, preseason game, since 2018. So that's been a long time ago. All but 2 NBA preseason games since 2010. So this game, only 2 NBA preseason games in the last 15 years had bigger ratings than this game. One of them was LeBron's Los Angeles Lakers debut.
The WNBA is undergoing a revolution. Caitlin Clark's debut drew more viewers than last year's finals opener between Las Vegas and New York. When a preseason
Vegas
game
and New
tops
York
the championship
far
series,
fewer viewers
you know
when
women's
a practice
basketball
game
is
outdraws the
witnessing
championship
something special.
series.
This was a preseason WNBA game. Do you understand what I mean? A preseason WNBA.
ESPN is reshuffling its schedule to air more Fever games in prime time. The numbers show Clark is a ratings gold mine. And this isn't just a one-time surge. It's only the beginning.
So this is what an actual crowd looks like. Chloe Peterson put this up. That is a sold-out arena. 14,998 people. That's all it could hold. They all showed up in Caitlin Clark's college arena.
Other leagues are feeling the pressure. How do you compete when a 22-year-old rookie pulls eyes away from established brands? The NHL and NBA have been around for decades, yet Clark, who hasn't even started her season, is stealing the spotlight. Her exciting style, deep shooting range, and confident, joyful play keep fans glued to their screens.
So there were 14,998 people in attendance for this game at Harvard Hawkeye.
With 1.3 million viewers, Clark has become the first true crossover star in women's basketball. She appeals to both casual fans and diehards, shattering the outdated notion that women's sports are just a joke.
I saw somebody earlier say it. No, man, she really is Jordan for this era. There is not a single national, look, never mind, forget the WNBA for a minute. There's not a single National Basketball Association player that is moving the needle anywhere close to this right now. Let's be real. I mean, fans lined up.
As Clark made history on the court, Angel Reese's mother went wild on social media, posting nonstop. What she said exposed the jealousy now bubbling in the WNBA. It wasn't just a disagreement, it was a full-blown social media disaster.
Oh, that certain fan base looking in the stands, celebrating quote attendance, while others are looking up in the rafters celebrating championship banners. We ain't the same, you got that right. Different years, same haters, have a great day.
Her blunt, unapologetic posts, full of accusations, made it clear she wasn't happy with how things were unfolding. As millions of fans celebrated Clark's historic debut, Reese's mother took to social media to highlight the on-court drama.
College, where Angel Reese won the national championship, she made a homecoming, and the arena was less than half full. 13,215 available seats was the capacity. They didn't even sell half of those.
Her main issue? Clark was getting too much attention. But with $670,000 in ticket sales and 1.3 million viewers, it's clear why Clark is a star. Fans are even willing to spend thousands just to watch her preseason game.
This Caitlin Clark preseason game outdrew the finals game 1 rating from last year. Oh, get mad. Get angry. These folks are going to be lit.
Instead of focusing on performance, the social media feud framed Clark's success as privilege-driven. In response to claims of media favoritism and white privilege, Reese's mother argued that Clark was being overhyped despite her record-breaking college career. But these accusations ignore one key fact. Clark is exceptionally good at attracting basketball fans.
She is the needle. I mean, honestly. All the while, you got Angel Reese's mom. By the way, she put this out in the public space. And as part of that, we can give commentary on it if we want to.
Clark and Reese's college rivalry has now turned professional, but their approaches are very different. While Reese's camp relies on social media criticism, Clark focuses solely on her performance.
And we have seen it over and over and over again. Instagram followers do not translate into viewership on television during actual basketball games. It does great if you're a content creator. Good on you for that. But that's not what we're talking about here. Caitlin Clark is a different phenomenon, a phenom. She's right there. She's proving in comparison to the National Basketball Association.
When preseason tickets average $670, you know something big is happening. I call it Clarkonomics. Fans are dropping nearly $700 to see athletes still figuring out team chemistry, equivalent to buying a front-row ticket at a major music festival. And all this for a game that doesn't even count in the rankings.
Average reported ticket price was $650. Now, if you do the math here and you do 15,000 people times $650, that is almost $9.75 million just for a WNBA preseason.
When Clark debuted, Carver Hawkeye Arena was packed with 15,000 cheering fans, excited to see their local hero return in a pro uniform. Watching Clark play has become a must-do event, with people gladly spending big on a preseason game that doesn't count.
This is the line from outside the arena to get in for this game. Caitlin Clark pointed this out in an interview with Holly Rowe, people were tailgating out there like it was the NFL.
Some seats sold for $6,000, more than what NBA Finals tickets usually go for. The WNBA is transforming thanks to the economic impact of a single player, especially when championships are on the line. The atmosphere felt like a Final Four game. When Clark drained a three-pointer from Steph Curry range in the first few minutes, the arena erupted. Fans leapt from their seats, high-fiving strangers, as if witnessing a championship game, not a preseason match with a first-quarter basket. The stands were filled with young girls sporting number 22 jerseys. Many traveled hundreds of miles, as seen from the handmade signs fans carried. Parents crossed state lines and spent thousands just to let their daughters witness this cultural milestone. While many WNBA teams struggle to fill half their arenas for regular season games, Clark's debut drew a packed house. Some teams have averaged just 4,000 to 5,000 fans for years, but Clark quadrupled that in a single game. She doesn't just score, she creates an unforgettable experience, changing the way fans view women's basketball with a live show worth every dollar, even at record ticket prices. Fans celebrated this milestone for the sport, But not everyone was happy with Clark's direct impact. Behind the scenes, some grew increasingly annoyed by the growing attention. A battle for the WNBA's future is unfolding. Top players face a rookie talent shifting the league's dynamics. Some embrace the change, while others fiercely oppose it. The social media response reveals an unpleasant truth. Clark's impact on the league's popularity has made many WNBA veterans and their families feel threatened. A rookie is getting more attention in one preseason game than some have in their entire careers, despite the WNBA's long history. Now let's discuss the impact on women's basketball, which is undergoing a major transformation. The Fever have played a key role in attracting new fans to the league. It's not just any athlete making waves. Caitlin Clark is reshaping women's basketball. Every game she plays challenges our expectations of what the WNBA can achieve. It feels like basketball history is being written. Clark's influence is benefiting all female players, bringing more opportunities, money, and attention than ever before. The numbers prove it. As a result, everyone is becoming more visible, and in the WNBA, all boats are rising with the tide. Major TV networks like ESPN, CBS, and ABC are competing for the rights to broadcast Fever games, knowing millions will tune in. This kind of influence transforms a league. Clark's jerseys sold out instantly, and WNBA gear sales are skyrocketing as new fans are drawn to the sport. Her arrival has boosted the league's social media presence, with fans discovering more athletes. Despite some traditional WNBA elites' disapproval, Clark is lifting everyone, creating more funding, fans, and opportunities. Teams playing the Fever are moving games to larger venues, knowing Clark will sell out arenas. This benefits the entire league. The WNBA is at a crossroads. They can either seize this moment or let internal tensions ruin their chance. Clark's debut has already had a huge economic impact, and she's proven that talent deserves recognition. The real question is if the league will support her. Attendance numbers are rising, and Clark has sparked massive interest in women's basketball. The WNBA must decide, will jealousy hold them back, or will they embrace this change? Clark represents a new era in the sport, with undeniable growth in viewership and economic impact. Will they keep up or fall behind?